Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Live with Loyalty. Well, I want to talk about this Cardi B. Like, baby, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, these guys in the industry, and I even see out here in the real world, some of them just, they want to get out with it's all about getting what you can get out of a female nowadays. Now, if you're new to my channel, me and Cardi B, everybody knows we have a love and hate relationship. Like, I really hate that she always has to come onto live and she has to just rah 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 and stuff like that. But in this case, I can understand why. You know, if she keeps standing down with this guy, but at the same time, because he's too much. He's too much. You do all these things to this girl, and then you turn around and you want spousal support? Are you serious? Like, come on. So, look, it's ridiculous, but it's guys out here like this. So if you're coming in, please hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am on Instagram, I am on Facebook, and I am on TikTok. So please go subscribe. So go follow to me on those platforms. I may start going live on my TikTok. So as soon as I can figure all that stuff out, because it's been hard for me to do that, and I don't know why. But anyway, if I can't, I can't. I'll be right back over here. So we finna get into this because this just make me mad. Because one thing I can say about Cardi, she is a good mother. You can tell she's a good mother. And I think that Offset he's just taking advantage because he's angry, he's upset. And of course, yeah, we know. He's been through a lot. He didn't take off, you know what I'm saying? Don't have the relationship may not be the same between him and Quavo and a couple of other people, but like Cardi said, she tried to show him grace. You can't show nobody like him grace. You can't show no narcissists no grace because they take that and they know where to hit you. They know where to try to hit you, where to offend you the most. You know what I'm saying? And your motherhood, your money. You know, so Cardi says, Offset not willing to give up. You know, this is what they saying now. He's not willing to give up the bad and bougie lifestyle. And he's asking the court to ensure his estranged wife, Cardi B, helps him maintain it. The rapper filed an amended divorce response earlier this month, which he's now asking that Cardi pay some spousal support. Child. He does not request a specific amount in the documents. The rest of the request looks relatively unchanged because Offset still asking for a joint custody of the children, and he wants Cardi's place to serve as the primary residence for his kids. It's the first news from the divorce proceedings in months, with the whole process dragging since Cardi first filed in August 2024. Hold up, I gotta take this down. This down right there. At the time, Cardi blasted reports that Offset didn't support her or their kids, ripping critics who tried to label him as a deadbeat. Nobody has to label you as that. You would show that. Y'all think the public don't see and don't understand. You crazy. It says at the time, Cardi blasted reports that Offset didn't support her or their kids, ripping critics who tried to label him as a deadbeat. However, the two have certainly had more than their fair share of fights on social media. Cardi said she didn't care if Offset got hit by an effing truck, so this divorce hasn't been totally amicable. However, Offset filed for the joint custody of their kids and to pay their own legal fees, so at least the money seemed like it was working out fine. Worth noting, Cardi B reportedly worth somewhere between 80 and 100 million, while Offset reportedly worth closer to 30 million, so he could use the extra scratch. Clearly that ain't the case, and we'll have to wait and see if she's gonna pay up. Hey, why they say it like that? Or did I just say it like that? Anyway. But I don't think that's fair to Cardi. I feel like both of y'all got money. Both of y'all rich in my eyes. Why not just deal with what you got? Offset, you got enough. Then y'all brought houses together. Of course, you can stay in one of those houses that you have together because y'all brought it together. I just think Cardi don't want you, to have the house that she paid for Jersey, because that's what she said that was her dream house. And man, when I say in these situations they go for the juggler, I mean, that person has been good to you. That's why you going so hard. She took a lot from you. She dealt with a lot from you. Went through all hell when Takeoff passed away. She was there by your side. She was your wife. She dealt with a lot of embarrassment. A lot of times blame a lot of other people besides blaming you. And I think that's just so crazy that she gets treated like this. Now, I say love and hate relationship, but with Carly. But I'm gonna tell you, I do love me some Carly, and the reason why I love Carly because she is a great mother. She is there for her kids. For this guy, and I can feel her pain. I can feel her anger on this. You know what I'm saying? Like other times, Carly used to be on there so much. I used to be like, Carly, stop. That's why I say love and hate, because I want her to just get out there. You stressing yourself out, especially when she was pregnant. That's why I didn't like what she did. He was stressing her out, and she was giving him exactly what he wanted. He didn't care about nobody but himself. Embarrassing her left from right, and still doing it. I'm so glad with I pray to God she wholeheartedly just moved on, because it's not fair to her. And most of all, he got these daughters, and they don't need to see their mama go through that. Son don't need to show that type of behavior when he get older, seeing how his dad treat his mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to hear exactly what Cardi has to say, and she's mad. Y'all know she's mad, so y'all gonna hear But I'm gonna be on here and I'm gonna be off here. I just want to go over this because people go through this. These divorces and these type of situations, they go through this, and it's a lot on Cardi. And now she's in another relationship. She's moving on, and I'm quite sure he's unhappy with that because he wanted to embarrass her, but he don't want her to do that to him. Like, you reap what you sow. What you do to others is stuff. She has taken so much, when a woman's fed up, period, point blank. It ain't nothing he can do about it. There's nothing he can do about it. She's moving on and let it be. So we're going to listen and see what Cardi B has to say, and I'll give my reaction right after.
Because now I'm going to crash out and I don't give a fuck. Word to my mother, I don't give a fuck. You a bitch. Nigga, you a fucking bitch. And I don't give a fuck. And I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want nobody fucking calling me. Alright, let's start. Let's motherfucking start. Now you a bitch. And now I'ma state my shit. Alright. Listen up. Right? Listen up, y'all listening? Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this fuck nigga and his fuck ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support, because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything, and because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a fucking pussy ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga. When you die, nigga, I want you to die slow.
As you can see, she's really upset and saying some words that we can't even really say so. But she's upset, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. So let's go on to the next one.
You say you was gonna go see the kids after you went when you did your Dominican Republic trip. You stood them up. You went to do a hosting in Boston, and you stood them up. You say you was gonna see the kids after Mother's Day, and you stood them up. My kids, my house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids, and you still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you all the time, and you know it. You talk to my kids every single day. It's not my fault you don't want to fucking fly to New York. The fuck? Now, you're saying that I'm trying to take everything. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me? I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. And the day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000. And I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, bitch, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that shit. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think, because I don't want a house up north. But my dream was always to be my property. I bought that shit with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house, you have put me with the bill the last year. The last year you have put me with the bill. Just like you left me the last year, you have left me with the kids' bill. The last year, you have left me for a whole year straight. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. Yeah, I need to start adding right now, right? So my kids got their own driver. They pick them up from school, they drop them off, and they take them to gymnastics and to wavy unboxing classes. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. So that's $10,000 a month just on a driver for my kids. All right, cool. Culture, culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's 45,000. Wave school a year is 35,000, which you didn't help me pay for it this year at all. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. Don't call me. Nobody fucking call me. Nobody call me right now. Dead ass. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week by the hour. So that's 2 hours. 1 hour for Culture, 1 hour for Wave. Each hour is $250. So that's count that up. That's 4 times a week. Culture fucking thing. Culture pianos class. That's 300 an hour. And she gets piano class 3 times a week. I'm not sure how much is gymnastic and wave boxing classes, but I pay that too. And you have left me with that bill for a whole year.
Child, this is getting messy. First, Pap Coops and Remy. Now this. But you know they been having these problems. It's that new. But for him to come after her like this is like unacceptable. You know, she's been the one with the children. I don't understand him, like, because she's been the one with the children. She's been the one taking care of stuff. When they see you moving on, this is what narcissist does. They got to do something to hurt you. When he see her on the internet clowning and she had calmed down because she's in a much more calmer space and relationship, he's like, I got to do something to stir it. That's what the devil do. They got to do something to stir this up. So let me stir this up. I got to stir it up because she too quiet. I gotta make her angry again. So here we go. He's trying to make her angry again. So let's see what else she got to say.
Have I asked you? Have I asked you for anything? Have I asked you for anything this whole year? Have I asked you for anything? Kiari, have I asked you for anything? Because you want spousal support so bad. And mind you, this is not, and mind you, this is not even including food. So my kids have a personal chef that come from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I pay for. Because people in my house don't have time to cook. My cousin don't have time to cook. My mom that be helping with the kids don't have time to cook. So I need a chef. So my kids eat whatever the fuck they want because thanks to me. Also, my house have a security in front because our daughter constantly used to get threats, rape threats, death threats. So I have a security 24 hours in front of my house, which I pay as well. And you don't help me with none of it. You haven't helped me with a bill for a whole entire year. And you know what's so crazy? I wasn't even gonna say nothing. Because my nigga always tells me, yo, I don't want you to address nothing anymore. And I be trying to keep it cute. But for you to call the Breakfast Club and be like, oh, the reason why I'm asking for spousal support is because she wants everything. Everything like what? Everything like what? The gifts that you gave me? Bitch, you want it back? All right, so give me the gifts that I gave you back. What? You want money for the house for Atlanta? Fine, we could split that. Whatever the fuck you put down on the house, we could split that. I don't give a fuck. My house in Jersey, I bought it myself, so you're not getting shit from my house that I work my ass off. I don't even ask you for anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro. You're a bitch. And I keep and you know I don't fuck with your family, but I even be calling your family like, yo, you have I don't know what's going on with you. You are mentally disturbed right now. And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset? Where I'm at? I'm in Atlanta right now working. You think I want to be in fucking Atlanta in this small ass hotel room? I don't have not one friend, not one family member out here. I don't have nobody out here. Y'all don't even be knowing that I be in Atlanta because I don't even go out in Atlanta. I don't know nobody out here. And when I fly out on the weekends, I fly out to my house in New York, and I spend times with my kids and I spend time with my man. He acting like I be out and I be a whole week with a nigga. No, I be with a nigga for once a week, 2 times a week. It gets to the point that my man go see me because I don't got time to go see him. He makes time for me because he know I'm busting my ass because he know how much this new era for me, my tour and my album means so much to me. But you don't like that. You don't like that. Stop fucking calling me. Where to?
Well, as you can see, she is still very upset. But see, this is the thing. They cannot stand when you finally get that person that cares about you. And I can't even speak too soon because these people be grimy. You know what I'm saying? Hell, make it look so good, and then next thing you know, they messing you up in the head. That goes for male and female. Carly, you gotta be careful who you put your trust into. You can never have enough game. You know what I'm saying? Been and learn too. You could never been and learn too much game. It's always somebody to teach you new tricks, and you just can't trust everybody. Like y'all continue on moving all fast and stuff. Like soon as you get out of one thing, you get into another. Like I understand y'all celebrities and all, but I'm telling you, you still human just like us. And don't be sitting up there moving along and moving it on like that. And then next thing you know, everybody, oh, they such a cute couple. Are y'all crazy? This girl should have sat in the hill. And he shouldn't even be doing none of this stuff he's been doing. But I'm saying this for Carly. Because Carly she has a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Carly is a whole lot of drama. She's a whole, if she ain't nothing else, she is a whole lot of drama. But that man has put her through a lot. You know, sometimes they will do that type of shit to you and make it where you just, it's like, he's having her, it's embarrassing. The things he has done to her. And Carly's not one to hold her tongue. She's going to speak her mind. But for him doing all this stuff to her and then talk to spousal support, dude, you could have went on your way. $30 million is still a lot of money to me. Well, you know, Carly, was he like Remy? Papoose wrote her music. What he said, 90%. I don't know if I believe 90%. But you know, I know some of that music Remy had sound like Papoose. But that's neither here nor there. But Carly, did he help you with your music or did he help you any type of way? The reason why he feeling this way? I'm just asking. I don't care either way. I feel like he still don't deserve no spousal support. I still feel like he don't deserve it. He shouldn't have done her like that. Like that girl was going all out for him. Like that's my dog, that's my man, my man, my man, my man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care if you're a celebrity or what. You don't have to move on that fast. Heal yourself before you move on to the next person. That baggage that you had before is going in that next relationship. That's why I can't believe a lot of celebrities' relationships or marriages because that wasn't finished. You know what I'm saying? Before you moved on. And I want the best for Carly. You see what I'm saying? Because out of all her fussy and stuff like that, which is a lot of times she's standing up for herself. And sometimes it's not even worth saying anything to, but you move on with your other mate, and like you said, he's a little bit more humble. He's saying that you don't need to be on there doing that and stuff like that. But Carter, that's why you should have, you know, you what you had to do what I said before then. I don't know if you had to go ahead and do it because you probably would have went back to him in your head, but I wish you was just that of yourself and taught your own self a lesson, you know, in the way, we all make mistakes. We all, don't know what to do um all the time because off emotions, and there's a lot of times we are emotional creatures, females are. So maybe she had to just move on just to be like, okay, so I could get under another man so I won't have to worry about this man. You know what I'm saying? No more because he's not right for me. He's not a good person for me. Yes, mentally, I'll say this going through things, but that doesn't mean he gets to hurt his wife. And when you hurt your wife, you're hurting your family, which is your children. You know what I'm saying? And I would hate to say this. I really don't like to say this, but a lot of time when other cultures get with our men and think that they're gonna come in and they're gonna treat them better than what they treat us is obviously not that way. It's the same way as the other way around with every culture. And they gonna who they are who they are. You know, they're not gonna do better than what they do this person. You got to realize all of them other baby mamas is a reason why he didn't even marry them. Or them baby mamas didn't want to marry him or was waiting on him to marry them but it never happened. Those baby mamas went in his spot like you were, Cardi. You were making money. He got to give him money. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying to down anybody, but sometimes it just with offset seems like he used you. And I gotta say allegedly. But it seems like he used you um because he knew that no matter what you was a loyal person. He knew that. Motherfuckers in that industry, they know who to target and how, you know, they could just read your ass. They could read your ass. Like this motherfucker is gonna make some money. She gonna make some money. So I know how to handle her, how to maneuver her, and talk her out of her draw. Man, they'll go as far. Narcissists will go as far as to marry you, have children by you, and have you thinking the whole time they love you. Narcissists are a trope. I'm telling you, when you find one and you can't, oh my God, you better run. He's been a Nort. He's been a Nort. But y'all better stop thinking, other cultures think, oh, he's gonna treat me better. No, he's straight embarrass you all the time. And this even before his what is his nephew, cousin, that passed away. Carly was very, very strong. Yeah, we as women, we take a lot sometimes. That don't mean we have to, but that don't always mean that um we don't, we just up and we leave relationships sometimes. So I can understand Carly, like, okay, I'll be here this time, but you do it again. But she accepted it over and over, over and over, and embarrassing, and you're fighting the women for it, and you talking down on the women for it. You getting yourself in trouble for him, and that wasn't cool. And this is how he repays you. Crazy, right? This is what they do. So let's see what else she had to say.
Stop calling me. So for you to try to make me look in the media like I'm a deadbeat mom, well, please tell the media how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I didn't ask you a dollar for. Please go say that. When you make it seem like I'm a deadbeat mom, Belcalis, Marlenis, Almanzar pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me! My money, my hands. I could have a good month. I could have a bad month. I could be depressed. I could be in a fucking room. But guess what? I have to pay that bill. No help. With no help. No nigga. Nobody. Me. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Stop calling me. So for you to try to make me look in the media like I'm a deadbeat mom, well, please, have I asked you? You say you was gonna go see the kids, cause now I'm gonna crash out and I don't give. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. So for you to try to make
It's crazy because one thing I do know is Cardi B is a good mom, y'all. Like, uh, Cardi B is a good mom. You cannot say that this woman is a deadbeat when you know she got to handle business just like you do. She got to have babysitters. She got to have people to cook for. Like, she got to handle business. It's not like she don't take time out to do that type of stuff herself. Like, and he know that. He know how to twist the story up and make it fit in his narrative. That's what a narcissistic type of person does. They try to make it fit in their character, make it sound true to the people. Like, I don't blame her. Like, if you want, I would give him that house in Atlanta so fast. You just give me my money, my part of money, because that's what he do all his WHORING at. When them girls came out talking about they did this and that with him, and she was pregnant. Wasn't that in Atlanta? Ain't no way. Carly, you need to go get checked and make sure you don't have anything from this guy, your ex-husband, because it's ridiculous. She really do, because Carly be wrong. You don't know. And then she says she's in Atlanta and she don't even know anybody in Atlanta. I just think that's just crazy. If you don't know nobody in Atlanta, people sure know you probably. Because there's no freaking way that you shouldn't know nobody in Atlanta. You mean to tell me he didn't, y'all done brought a house down there and y'all ain't get to know nobody but the realtors? If in that case, because that's just crazy to me, Carter, for you not to know nobody there. You gotta reach out, and that's why I say, like, I don't care where I'm from. I'm loving where I'm from. It may not be the best of place, but one thing I know is about New York, they gonna rep New York. They gonna rep New York regardless, no matter where they at. no matter where they at. Meanwhile, us Southern people like I don't like where I'm from. Nah, rep where you from, cause that made you who you are. Don't go to another city. You ain't finna find me going to New York. Be like, oh, it's better where I'm from. No, and down to where I'm from. No. One thing about New York, them they gonna real shorty. You gotta learn different culture, different type people, not just where you from type people. Cause I know that's how I've always been. I gotta I gotta know different cultures. I gotta know where people from and how they talk and stuff like that. How what do y'all do, what is their city or their state known for? You know, give me some insight. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody better than nobody. Period point blank. So that's why I can never I love where I'm from. Because I'm just sitting up here like, Carter, you don't know nobody in Atlanta. Like, for real? Be for real now. Is it because you don't want to? Even that's what I like about Yandy from Love and Hip Hop. She, she blending in. She in Atlanta. And is she from New York? You mean to tell me you don't even go talk to Yandy from New York? Nah. You gotta know somebody now. You gotta know somebody. If you don't know nobody for real, Carl, I'll say it wrong for that. He's trying to keep you there from knowing anybody. But whatever he do, it's gonna get out anyway. It never is hidden. It always come to light. Everything that he does, it always come to light. But he wouldn't be asking me for no spouse. What is up with these guys? What was that? The Cheryl, is that Cheryl? Was that with the talk show host husband? He asked her for spousal support. What about like the stuff with Wendy Williams? The who else that was? Mary J. Blige, the guy that she had to pay all that money, her ex-husband. What is up with this industry type stuff? Where these guys go for freaking child support? I mean, not child support. Probably even that too, because they the females in a relationship. I guess that's what the problem is they the females in a relationship now. How you let that happen? Because All said he was there before Carly. Carly just has a strong personality. And he just have a horse one, so a horse personality, period. Like, I don't, the demons are riding him. Like, seriously, the demons are riding him because and what did you do? Like, everybody has to deal with death, but I do know everybody deal with death. I mean, forgive me. That in a different way. Don't forget this. Everything on my channel is for entertainment purposes only. Oh, it's just my opinion. It's fair use. Everything is fair use. Yeah, everybody deals with it differently. You know what I'm saying? But I never understood why what you have to deal with always affect the person that is mostly there for you. I even seen his mom and sister one time. They were like, Offset mom and sister was like, what did she expect? She dated a black guy, young. He's a millionaire. That's not cool. This is why he still is the way that he is. Because they be happy for you to mess up your marriage with your woman. I wouldn't be surprised if they behind the scenes telling him, yeah, to get rid of her. He shouldn't be with her no more. And now he's crashing out because he feels like he really is making the wrong decision because he really do love her. But I tell you one thing, these parents and these family members of these millionaires that are manipulative, they don't care. They won't, long as you still there for them. You are a pawn in their little game. Long as you the mom and the sister is telling him what he wants to hear and then being manipulative at the same time, they good. Long as Offset still making sure his mama house paid for, she gets whatever she wants. I just can't be that type of mama be sitting up here manipulating my child, my children. Crazy, right? Just think about it, because Carly really did not get along with his family, and it don't be always because of the female. It sometimes be because of that family is manipulative as hell, and they want what they want. And when that son has to cling to his wife, oh, they don't like that. They don't like that. And both of them in the spotlight too. Carly, you should have ran a long time ago. You should have ran a long time ago, girl. I don't know why you I don't know why you stayed with him, and then I'm quite sure that you had to deal with something with that family, that mama too. Because I'm not saying every mother is like that, but I'm telling you, it's some manipulative mothers that don't want their son or daughter happy. You know, they want them to continue on catering to them. They don't want them to have a life. So after the sister said that, saying that he's young, rich, what did she expect? Well, like, why would that be your response to him cheating and doing all this disrespectful stuff to Carly B? Those are your insecurities. Y'all are happy that that man have done these things to this woman because y'all want to keep him trapped right where y'all want him at to make sure y'all continue on getting what y'all can get up out of him. I mean, a manipulative mom would even, and a mom that wants to actually be with her son, herself or something, because been there and no, I can't deal with it. I've been there. And I'm not finna compete and with nobody's mom. I'm a mom, and I don't want to be a manipulative mom. And sometimes I'm telling you the truth. These boys don't even be doing. They be thinking it's something that is normal. They don't think that their mom manipulating them. I'm just sitting up here like, she's definitely manipulating you. And some women do that to their daughters, manipulate them. When you can see it, like your child ain't going out of your life. Okay, so just treat your child right. Let him know when he's wrong, and but yeah, I'm so glad I got people in my life be like, you're wrong right here, you're wrong right there, and I tell, by me having that in my life, I can tell my kids, look, that ain't right to do to that female. I'm not gonna embarrass them. I'm gonna let them know. You know what I'm saying? Myself, talk to them myself, because it's that's crazy. I don't want to be that. Cause I wouldn't want nobody to manipulate me. I wouldn't want to be in a position where someone manipulates me. A lot of that, I think, excuse me, I do think a lot of times in a relationship, in a marriage, uh, when it comes to stuff like this, family has a lot to do with it too. Because they're not telling him, look, you need to straighten up. What you did to her is not right. You could tell it in his actions. Why would you go out to spousal support when you know that he's not, you're not being there for your kids? Who would tell you that? I mean, and I can't put the blame on anybody else because you're a grown ass man yourself. By now, the older you get, you learn right from wrong. You get more and more wisdom, sir. You ain't got no business doing this to Carly B at all. At all. With the kid that's probably over there now. And you probably didn't even have a right in what you wrote talking about spousal support. Spousal support. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I am unhappy for her. I'm serious. I'm unhappy for her because we're not finna sit up here and just do women like this. There's so many women been done like this, and they act like it's supposed to be a normal thing. But women, you better make sure you know who you getting with. Like we do make our mistakes, and same with guys. But let me tell you something. You need to take that step back because Carly ain't have no kids. He did. All her kids are by him. And I know that's hurtful for her to, she accepted everything about him, and he accepted everything about her and where she came from. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know, you turn love on and off like that. I just can't. I can't. And then these celebrities, they move on too fast. They just move on too fast for me. Like, take a minute, step back. Whoa, now. Y'all moving on like this is what it is. Like, no. And they sleep with different y'all. Like, I ain't never seen so many people sleep after each other, with each other, besides the project. Y'all better stop that nasty mess because who all he slept with, you slept with Cardi. And who all you slept with, he slept with. But what you was to him was a wife to him. You was having his back, but he wasn't having yours. Just because you go through unaliving of a family member does not mean you start mistreating the people that you love when she was there for you. That does not give him no excuse. And that's where Carla went wrong, showing him grace. Even in the midst of that, I would have been like, oh, you're going to show me respect. You're not finna be disrespecting me as if you haven't been disrespecting me enough. I am here for you emotionally, showing you grace, but you're not finna continue on disrespecting me like that. But Carly, you need to fight hard not to get that joker no. You got to fight hard not to give him no spousal support. If he going through it, that's not. It's no longer your issue. Of course, you want the father of your children mental health to be well, but he's not caring about what he's putting you through. He's not even taking a moment or a second or even try to get therapy to face on with his problems. He wants to continue being in the news. Um, continue on making trouble because you've been silent and you have not been having any issues. But he wants to take you back to the Carly that's angry, and you let him. Stop letting him do these things to you because he enjoys it. So he can look like the innocent person again. You could get on here and yell and pop your shit while he just sits back and laugh. Who does that to the mother, the wife of his children? And she only has children by you. You made her a first wife, you made her a first mother, and she really cared about you. See, this is why you just, like I said, these celebrities move on too fast. God, after all that, I would want to be by myself. I would want to be by myself because you can do anything you want by yourself, included not have to be bothered with no cheating ass dude. Call it lonely if you want, because I can tell you right now, I've been with somebody, for years. That would be lonely. If I ever felt lonely, I know what I can do. I get another one. But to move on that fast, I know he has done things and moved on faster, but you're not him. You're not him. And I do feel like the family has a lot to do with it, but because that for one, they want to have what they have. They want him to do what they want him to do. So they gonna stick up with him to the fullest. Everybody always say, well, she knew how he was. Let me tell you something. She probably thought she could change him, but she didn't. But she's in love. She was in love with him. And don't act like you ain't been there before. Carly, this new guy ain't got no business having to be dealing with any of that. Any of it. And he just got the reaction from you that he wanted to cause harm. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I am on TikTok. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. Please go follow, subscribe, whatever. Hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. I so gladly appreciate for you that has been coming in and out or whatever. Thank you so much. So this will be the end of this live. I will be back probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But I'll holla. Have a good day. Peace.